I am good. Already. I'm here. Kelly's here.
Hi.
No one's here yet though. It's empty. I'm just talking to a void. There's nobody here.
Shouting into the void.
That's my life. It's my life. My life's work.
Well, we could talk to each other until people come.
Sure. Ooh, I'll have a dance party.
Ooh.
Now people are coming in. Now that we have a dance party. Hi, there's Kelly again. Now there's 4 people in here. Sweet. Okay. That is a bit much for me, so I will get rid of that. Hi to you all. Hello. I knew you'd be one of the first ones here. It's all my mates. Oops, nope, that's not what I want to do. It's Doughboy DeVito and Hellfox. He only has 1 fox now. Theorist Gamer. Sweet. So everybody, if you haven't seen one of these weird streams before, I do them randomly when I'm wrapping up my YouTube Space stream or YouTube Space filming. So right now I'm at the YouTube Space. Just filmed another 5 videos and copying over some files to from the Space's hard drive to my hard drive, and so I usually have about 20 or 15 to 30 minutes to kill. And then I also invited Kelly, my wife, to come along.
I'm just doing a cameo.
Yep, and so I'm here with you.
Show them around. Show them the cool room we're in. Or is that too hard?
I can try. So I don't want to get up though. So I'm going to just flip the camera around and I'll show you guys some of the cool things that you guys might have memories of this studio because I'm in the other studio this time. So look, you remember this place? We're here again. We're shooting April's videos. So look forward to seeing this set again in April.
Tristan on the subway.
Yep, Tristan on the subway. Oh my.
What's up?
Apparently Spartan 101's grandmother died.
Ooh, I think I saw him say that the other day.
That's very sad.
Yeah, we're sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm. I feel for you. And then also, Ace's girlfriend broke up with him like on Thursday. It's been a rough week for Step Back viewers.
Yeah.
Oh. We're all friends. I hope. How do I make my... Would a dance party help at all? No?
I thought we already established the dance party did not help.
You get an 8mm, kind of retro style.
Ooh.
Docu. Sepia. Alright, this is getting boring now. Oh my.
You're an X-ray.
Have you seen the Sargon and Ruhe debate yet? No, but I dislike both of those people, and I do not want to see... It would be like, what's it called? It's like hearing about the Jordan Peterson, Slavoj Žižek debate. I'm like, I don't really care. Both of them are kind of crappy.
I thought you liked Slovan.
I like Slavoj Žižek in the sense that he's ridiculous, but the fact that he's Islamophobic and
not great.
Wrote an essay called "The Leftist Argument for Eurocentrism," and promoted Trump as a "quote unquote" accelerationist candidate.
I mean, that may happen.
But yes, both Jason and Ruhe, who is he's a tanky. He's this guy who has like this communist news YouTube channel. But he like has this like red and black mohawk and like is the kind of communist who like openly loves Mao and Stalin and stuff.
I don't get that.
Me neither.
I don't get a love of strongmen at all. Like, why would you want a strong man?
They think, I don't know what they think. I think they think that democracy is like some sort of imperialist thing. I honestly don't get it. But Jason Unruhe, who's probably never lived under a totalitarian regime, wants a totalitarian regime. And
where's he from?
America.
Oh.
And then on top of that, he's debating, apparently, Sargon of Akkad, who I've probably complained about with you a whole bunch.
Yeah. I'm on board with complaints against him.
Who is a professional misogynist who occasionally lets loose a sign that he, one, that he frequents Nazi conspiracy theories, and two, that he is, so he's a Nazi sympathizer, or claims that he's like this left-wing guy, but just happens to like agree with everything that like these like alt-right neo-Nazis are saying. On top of that, he's a professional misogynist who makes his money through misogyny. And apparently let loose in one of like, he did like a screen cap of his desktop, and it found that he was like looking for quote unquote massage parlors in his town.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's a bit of a...
No, thanks.
Yeah. Hello, Michael Collins. Who am I talking about? I am talking about Carl Benjamin, or Sargon of Akkad. To the 22 people watching right now for some reason.
22?
Yup.
What? Come on, guys. You don't have better things to do today. No, I'm kidding. We're glad you're here.
Patriarchy Mart. That's what someone said. He sells misogyny at the Patriarchy Mart. He does. He makes money. Like he has a Patreon, and he has a successful YouTube channel built entirely off of being a misogynist. Kami's still in politics. Fuck. No, it wasn't the fact that he was watching porn. It's the fact that he's kind of, he might be a John. That is the thing that is a little bit sketchy about him. You're watching Primitive Technology. Very good. That is a good channel. I like it a lot. It's fun. It's one of the more unique things that you could be watching on YouTube. Saying Islam is not a race is a thing that people say when they don't acknowledge that almost 100% of Islamophobic violence is against people from the Middle East and North Africa, and you don't see like oppression of like Bulgarian Muslims or anything like that. Well, with the slot time, please. Wonder why reactionaries are so popular online, but people like us have far fewer followers in comparison. It's because it's a easier idea to swallow for people who grew up in capitalism. Is anyone hearing the beeps in the background?
I don't hear
there
any
aren't any beeps.
Nope.
My fat friend is eating all my chips. Tell him to stop. Don't eat other people's chips. That's rude. Doesn't misogyny mean that women are inferior? No. It means it is a hatred or a despisal of women or a dismissing of their situation or something like that.
Their situation.
Their situation.
This whole situation.
This whole situation.
Whole situation.
Yeah. What are your favorite YouTube channels? ContraPoints is a really good one. Monster Factory. That's not a YouTube channel. That's a show on Polygon. Why is this hard? Peter Coffin.
Yeah, don't look at me. I watch cake videos.
Yeah, that's true. Alternate History Hub is a good channel. H Bomber Guy is a really good channel. H Bomber Guy is like the kind of channel that I will like drop whatever I'm doing to watch a video that comes out. Sean and Jen, that is a good one. Tom Avella, I have to get more acquainted with. He doesn't make videos very much anymore. Release R2D2, you cruel, cruel people.
What?
They're making a joke about the beeping.
Oh, I really don't hear any beeping.
Do you watch Extra Credits or Extra History? I do actually like them a lot. I think that the Extra Credits History show is a bit more war focused than I would like, but it's still pretty good. It's one of the better history shows going on. But I like their gaming stuff. Overly Sarcastic Productions. Tom is a gender. I did not know that. I am not a... Have you ever watched Libertarian Socialist Rants? I love Libertarian Socialist Rants. So CGP Grey is also a great YouTube channel, but CGP Grey hasn't like made a video in like almost 6 months.
Really? It's been that long?
Yeah, it's crazy.
We met CGP Grey at VidCon last year, and it was so cool.
It was pretty fun. But yeah, you don't think Sargon is sexist or racist? Okay, good for you. Go watch his video where he like supported Elliot Rodger after he like murdered a bunch of women because they wouldn't have sex with him. Like, no, guy's a scumbag. Or how he harassed Anita Sarkeesian at VidCon, or harassed a local politician by saying on Twitter that he wouldn't even rape her. Yeah, he's a charming fellow. CGP Grey is a good guy. CGP Grey. Man, chat's all over the place today. I do like Gray. He is a good guy. In terms of history, what do you think of Dan Carlin? Dan Carlin's good. Dan Carlin is the reason I'm a historian, actually. I was planning on going to university for sociology, and then an episode of Hardcore History convinced me to switch to a history major. And also, but like since then I've developed quite a bit, and I think that Dan Carlin's history is pretty thorough. It's really good. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not super accessible, but that's okay. History buffs need their own show. Geography Now. I used to watch Geography Now. I think Geography Now is for a younger audience than I feel part of. My favorite history book, probably People's History of the United States, or Lies My History Teacher Told Me. Those are up there. This stream is a slap in the face to the rest of humanity. I agree, Dandily. I'm going to major in political science and minor in history. Good job, Doughboy DeVito said that he got accepted to college.
Oh, congratulations.
This week. And he's going to do poli-sci and history. That's good.
Good deal.
I think, and then you could do, if you wanted to afterwards, you could do like a master's in public administration, and you're off to a good career there.
Yeah, I work in the government. It's a pretty sweet deal.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite period in history to study and learn about? I always say that it's the 1900s, like the turn of the century, where all the crazy stuff was going on. Daddy Zen, oh my. Father Howard Zen. One like already, huh? Who are you voting for in the Ontario provincial election? It'll probably be NDP. I don't see any reason not to. I don't know what the hell Daniel is up to. I'm going to ban him. Put user on... Hide user on this channel. Good. We're good. All right. Where are we next? Howard Zinn did a pretty good book called American Empire. Or a project called American Empire. That would be pretty good. Howard Zinn's a pretty good historian. I mean, he's not anymore because he's a dead historian, but... I don't like fermentative action. I only care about the person merit. Well, that was not a good grammar merit.
Oh, be nice.
He said he doesn't like affirmative action. That can be nasty.
Okay.
Even though it's Hellfox. I am disappointed, Hellfox.
I am disappointed.
Yep. Thoughts on Chomsky? Chomsky's pretty cool. I think he's a bit old school with his like insistence on modernism and everything, but
well, I thought you loved Chomsky.
I do like Chomsky. He's just a little old school.
We have a tiny little Noam Chomsky on our refrigerator.
Yeah, but I have a Noam Chomsky finger puppet. I was going to major in business or something, but switched because I didn't want to be around douchebags in the future. Good call. I watched this. You might still be around a few in political science.
Quite possible.
You're having internet issues. Sorry for being... These people apologize for not making it to every single stream. It's like, all right, if you can't make it, like, it's cool. It's cool.
Guys, live your life, too.
Live your life. Hey. Oh, man. Have you ever considered voting independent? None of the parties, provincial or federal, work for the people. Nobody who runs for politics works for the people. And honestly, just trying to make sure or do my part to make sure a liberal or conservative doesn't win would be a good thing. You're a libertarian. I'm very sorry for you. I I'm sorry that you don't understand economics or human nature. What do you think of Huey Long? Will you do a video about him? Maybe. I know that, what's his name?
Somebody just did
Emperor
a video.
Tigerstar did a video about him, and I should probably do something. Have you heard of a YouTuber called History Buffs? Yeah, he does he reviews history movies and TV shows. Friedman's an apologist for horrible regimes. Milton Friedman? Yes, he is. I like Tigerstar's channel, but why is his avatar a cat? I don't know. He likes cats. This would be like I love Looney Tunes, but why is their head a bunny? I don't know. It just is. You're a god. Oh my, here we go. Oh my god, what is this? Well, highly qualified scientist. I do these live streams while I'm killing time between when I finish shooting at the YouTube space while I'm transferring all the files over to my hard drive, because I usually have a little bit to kill. Thoughts on the Peru-Bolivia Confederation? That's the first time I've ever heard of it. That's my answer. I think I'm supposed to be talking about Grand Columbia tomorrow, so maybe I'll have to know something about that. Tigerstar is hands down the most down-to-earth history YouTuber. I mean, down-to-earth, he literally draws maps, I guess. That is very literal. I disagree that Emp had that Long was a dictator. I'd like to see someone do a response to Tigerstar. I mean, yeah, there's that, but I also I'm not a response video person. Is Trotskyism authoritarian? Yes, it is. Funny how non-market economies are so lovely. Yeah, people who support market economies are silly.
What's your computer doing?
It's just the old screensaver.
Oh, okay.
Have you played Hearts of Iron 4? If you haven't, I recommend playing it. Yes, what's it called? I played it with Emperor Tigerstar and Cody from the Alternate History Hub for a month in a row. We're at 156 of 320 gigabytes now, so we're getting there. Have you heard about the channel What If Alt Hist? No, I have not. History of anime video. No thanks. I'm good. Markets distribute goods according to profit, not according to need. What about a farmer's market economy? That'd be fun. I mean, it'd be better off. White male on stream. What? White male on stream while woman sits off stream. How surprising.
I have no words for that. I don't know what to say to that.
Do you want to? Okay, we've been talking for 18 minutes, so now you get 18 minutes.
I don't want 18 minutes. You're much better at this than me. I have opinions, though, don't worry. And Tristan lets me have opinions.
Yes.
You don't have to look at me anymore.
I mean, I've been told I do.
Can you turn it so that we can both be in frame? Better.
Yes, this is good. All right. Have you played Crusader Kings 1, not 2? No. That is before when I got into Paradox, Crusader Kings 2 had just come out. Or shortly before that. I think Hearts of Iron 3 was the first game I played in the Paradox thing. Have you seen the Jason Unruhe versus Sargon? If so, what do you think of it? Oh man, I haven't seen it, and I don't particularly like Jason Unruhe or Sargon, so not super keen on watching that, because they'll both be like, yeah, we're both oppressive jerks. Who says profit is so... blah, blah, blah. There's a fight over what capitalism is. I don't have any real passion for the closest thing I have is being the cool uncle. Being the cool uncle is a pretty good thing to strive for. I like Sargon Cheno, but does sometimes say jokes bad tasting. Yup. Sometimes I have a theory that Hellfox might be a bot. I'm not sure. Thoughts on Augusto Pinochet? He was a horrible, horrible human being who killed a lot of innocent people in order to consolidate fascist power over Chile, and Americans put him in because he was better than, apparently, they thought he was better than a socialist government that was elected by the people. That's America.
Yeah, we're really good at things in America.
White people. Just white people. That's just a comment. All right. Well, okay. Calm down. What are your opinions on Ataturk? I mean, he's got a thing. I slapped a kid in the neck so hard it was red and everyone heard it. Okay.
Ow.
Favorite American/Canadian literature author? Ooh. American would be difficult. I think Margaret Atwood would probably be my Canadian one.
I was going to say Margaret Atwood for Canada, too.
Do you have thoughts of growing a mustache or to shave the beard? That'd be fun. Allende deserved better. Yes, he did.
No, you're not allowed to have a mustache. That's gross.
Yeah, she has to deal with that. Or shaving the mustache and shaving the beard.
Oh, I mean, he looks like a little kid, though. I don't like that. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but...
America's good at stealing. This is true. White people ruined anime. Anime ruined anime. Let's be fair.
Oh, American author that I love is Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah, those are
Fellow Hoosier.
I am not a bot. All right, Hellfox, you are not a bot. That's just what a bot would say.
Jimmy loves his oil.
Jimmy loves oil. You could be a sentient bot. Those are going to be a thing soon.
I don't think we're there yet.
America saving Democratic even when they annex Hawaii illegally. Oh, it's true. I don't know what that was. Favorite flag of a dead nation? Mine would probably be Austria-Hungary or one of the USSR. USSR is pretty sweet. You can't beat the branding of that sickle and hammer thing. Would sentient boss deserve human rights? Yes.
Apparently, season 2 of Westworld's going to be really interesting and kind of about that.
Yeah, I made a Westworld video for April when it comes.
Comes out April 22nd. The Westworld, not his video.
Yeah. Do you know Ben Linder? He was killed by Contras in Nicaragua. Nope, don't know him. Sorry. What's your favorite empire of the classical era? Persian Empire. Sure, I was gonna. Your favorite dead flag is the American flag. Oh my. Pants. They are a method of decreasing the proletarian procreation. Oh my. Pants are oppressive. A video on Clemenceau. Maybe it would make me happy. Maybe you have to just send it to me. I can't write anything down right now. Hand us R2D2 and BB-8. Is there beeping? I don't know anything. We can't. There's no beeping in this room. I do not hear any beeping.
Nope, no beeping.
That's carbon normative. They would not need robot rights. NC Flame. Hi. YouTubers of the world unite. Very good. Trash is better than being a father, which is better than anime. That is a very interesting line of reasoning there. Favorite failed revolution. I love the failed Hungarian Revolution of 1919. Quebecois Revolution of 1850. Beep, beep. I am person. Oh, it's Leon Trotsky. I thought you were dead. Men should be able to wear skirts in the summer. I agree. That'd be cool. How would you create an anarcho-communist world?
It's the question I ask all the time.
It would take a long time. It would be a long process of education and developing systems.
I love Tristan's idealism. I just always ask about the practicality. How do we do it?
Slow. Celebrating failure, aka my life. Hey, that's a good title for my book, my biography.
Shut up.
How's your week? Today I broke. Ace, you broke your wrist.
Didn't you break a bone the other week?
He cut off part of his toe.
Oh, that's right.
And he lost. You are having a bad month. I'm sorry, Ace. You are libertarian. I heard that. I'm very sorry. What's your favorite British book author? My favorite British author is Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl is a strange author, but I guess it'd be kind of cool. Michael Kirshner. Oh, I'm not. You guys are talking to each other. I'm not going to intervene in your conversation. Favorite Bronze Age civilization? Ancient Egypt? I don't know. I wish I could talk about my week, but I'm an FBI agent and could be reading my comments. Oh my. Get the government out of my life. Okay. Tolkien is pretty cool. Orwell is pretty cool. I'm going to go with Orwell on the British authors. Favorite method of preparing potatoes?
Ooh. I've got thoughts on this question.
Baked?
No. Mashed, like really good mashed potatoes with butter and cream.
Those are good.
Really good.
Would you have gone to Republican Spain or Nationalist China if they won their civil wars? Not Nationalist China, but Republican Spain, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't alive back then. I wonder what it would be like if Trotsky led the USSR. It would be a lot more belligerent because he believed in an international war to free all of the peoples and international communism and all that kind of stuff. And he was the leader of the Red Army for a while, so it would be very, very violent. The FBI is always watching. Even when you're watching porn, get used to it. Oh my. Favorite British author and your favorite author in general is Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett's pretty good. Are there any undercover cops in the stream? Twice Baked is someone's answer.
Oh, that's a really good choice, too.
That is, yeah. Who's your favorite left-wing YouTuber if you can't say Step Back History?
Is that a question for you, Tristan, or for the chat?
I don't know. All tanks scream. Do you watch The Great War? They're covering the Russian Revolution now. I don't. I should, but I don't. What is that beeping? Jenny Lynn. Well, first of all, I know that Jenny Lynn hates me. Jenny Lynn is like a person who really doesn't like my channel, who's in here. But I do not know what the beeping is. There is no beeping in this room. I have no idea what the source is. Trotsky was... Okay, everyone's really liking Trotsky right now. Someone says that their favorite types of potatoes are gratin.
Also a good choice. See, this is my kind of stream. Why can't we talk more about food?
Potato stream.
Yeah, this is what I want.
All potatoes. Step back potatoes.
Can we make a second channel for that?
Just potatoes, all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it could be other foods too, but...
No, you got to specialize on YouTube.
That's true. Niche.
Is the CIA trying to kill you? Probably. Yeah. Thoughts on the FLQ? Good or bad? Could if that one didn't kill that guy I forgot the name of. Killed the British ambassador to Canada. Not the best. I do say I don't think that with the kinds of things that they were planning on doing that they were going to achieve any of the goals that they had set in mind. Just make fries, forget about potatoes.
Fries are good too.
When your channel explodes, don't forget about us here right now. Oh, I could never forget these bananas people. Did you even introduce your guest? I did, Jenny Lynn. Jenny Lynn hates me.
Hi, Jenny Lynn. I'm not a guest. I'm his wife.
Yeah,
Kelly.
we're hanging out, waiting in the YouTube space. This isn't like a show.
I'm making a cameo.
Just go for the night. Oh my. Okay, they're talking about poison right now.
Do you have poison?
Everything is potato in communism. Yeah. My dad used to work at Lamb Weston 30 years before retiring. Okay. Any opinions on Tito? He's a guy. I don't know why Jenny Lynn hates me. You ask Jenny Lynn why she hates me. She leaves mean-spirited comments a lot. Your favorite type of mash is root mash. It's a popular dish in Sweden where you mash potatoes and root stuff like carrots and rutabaga. I can see that working.
Yeah, it can be good.
He has Jenny Lynn phobia. Can you rant against an ideology you mostly agree with? Oh man, I have talked so much in the last few weeks or hours.
You love ranting though.
Freedom cabbage, I know, but my throat is wrecked. States have not always risen out of the state of nature. Humanity spent 100,000 years, most of human history. Most of human history, there's been no states. It's a result of the gang of farming. Men don't like to hear the truth. He conflates that with hate. Okay. I don't like hearing the truth. I'm a bad man. Do you have a favorite ABBA song or album?
I have good memories of Dancing Queen. That's an ABBA song, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's the only one I can think of, though.
There's an ABBA musical called Mamma Mia.
Oh, I have seen Mamma Mia.
So all the songs in that are fair game.
I don't remember any of the other songs, though.
Tristan for World President 2020. Forget about fries, make patin.
Ugh,
Man,
yes.
this is escalating out of control.
In the best way. Best thing about Canada. Best thing about moving to Canada was the patin.
Thoughts on the moral science of anarcho-fascism? I think that person is trolling. I still don't know what patin is. Patin is a Quebecois dish that is made by taking French fries and pouring brown sauce on it and putting cheese curds. It's kind of, brown sauce is like a thin gravy.
It's delicious, and there's a million variations that often involve pulled pork or like any kind of, like you can put anything on it. It's so good.
It's terribly unhealthy for you.
Oh, for sure.
And it's a thing that you do when you do when you're super shit-faced in Quebec.
Yeah. Although, we were in Montreal, and it was after midnight, and we could not find a place to get patin. And we were super upset about it.
Yeah.
I think we were doing Montreal wrong.
Could you do a live stream with sexplanations or ask a mortician?
My God.
I would do both of those.
Oh, if you could get Caitlin to do that would be amazing.
Those people would never give me the time of day.
I love Caitlin.
Potato pie. I didn't know that was a thing. What do you think about Cenable? Do you know what Cenable is?
No.
I don't either. All hail Tristan. What is this? I think that, like, all right, so here's how it's going, is that these people know that I hate authority, and they know that I hate any sort of aggrandization whatsoever. So they always say stuff like, I'm a god and for president. And
Do
like,
you think that's
they're
the
trolling
case?
me.
Do you think that's the case, or are you overthinking it? Because don't they do that to, like, doesn't Cody's audience, didn't they make him a god too?
I think it's
Is that a
memes.
thing they just do?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You now have a cult of personality. Oh my. Nobody wants my cult of personality. Thoughts on Stefan Molyneux? No, you are a god. Okay. Stefan Molyneux, he's another person who really, really hates women, and he does stuff like makes videos complaining about Frozen. He's another one who's like, wow, why does this guy have so much time to dedicate to a bunch of stupid shit? And then you realize that he's like making a full-time career off of it.
What's everyone's problem with Frozen? It's great.
I don't know. Jordan Peterson recently said he hates Frozen as well because it's pro-women propaganda or something. And I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Jordan Peterson. Tristan, I would never troll you. I just worship you. Oh, man, you're going to be disappointed. What is the country that fascinates you the most? Probably Iceland or America, because I study America. Tristan for Emperor. There we go. Thoughts on Trudeau? Let's not even get started on that one.
He's not Harper.
Yeah. But he's also not anybody else. The Bible doesn't forbid child sacrifice to Tristan.
Oh my God.
Tristan, greater sign, Molrek? Is this a Bible thing? You know Bible more than me.
I don't know about Molrek, though.
All hail Chairman Cenable. I will also write a 500-page manifesto condemning capitalism and the war on drugs before I die. If a poison expires, is it more or less poisonous?
Good point. I don't know.
We are not worthy of your beauty. Oh, my goodness. Do you know Abby Martin? I feel like I have heard that name. Oh, man. So this is my chat, Kelly.
Yeah,
I know that you.
I know. I follow the chat all the time. Even when I'm not in the streams, guys, I'm always paying attention.
This is before dying Scarface style fighting cops in my mansion. I mean, that's one way to go. Abby Martin is the host of Empire Files. You should check her work out. All right, Abby Martin.
Do you want me to put that in my phone?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to leave frame for a second.
What if I didn't introduce you?
You can introduce me when I come back into frame.
Opinion on kibbutz. Kibbutzes are pretty cool.
I feel like you'd be really into kibbutzes.
Yeah. Thoughts on tankies? They are hypocrites in many ways. And they're as big as hypocrites as the people who call themselves leftists or communists, who are also like misogynistic and say like, oh, like, why do I have to care about identity politics issues as a leftist? And I'm like, oh, you do. And to not would make you a hypocrite. Sharing is caring. That is basically the words of communism. Thoughts on shawarma? Shawarma is my favorite food.
Shawarma is so good. Your favorite food, you think?
Yep, hands down.
Over, like, curries and stuff?
Yep. Shawarma wins. It's been my favorite for decades.
What is your face doing?
I don't know. What got you into history, Tristan? For me, it was an episode of Pinky and the Brain long ago. I mentioned earlier in the stream, actually, that the first thing that got me into history, I was always into history. My parents, I guess, were probably the ones who really got me into it because they like history a lot, too.
What are we going to do today, Tristan?
Try to liberate the world. Sharing is caring in a voluntary society. Capitalism. Thoughts on Bakunin? So Bakunin is an anarchist philosopher from Russia who is like, he's like the, actually I'm not 100% sure if he's Russian. I think he is. But he's like the, I think it's called like propaganda of the deed type guy.
I don't know what that means.
Which is like, anarchists should keep committing acts of like terrorism and violence because then the state would repress them and people would react to the state oppressing them, and that would kind of be the way to bring down the state or something. Can we have a party for Martin Shkreli getting locked up? Locked up.
Knocked up. That would definitely warrant a party.
Yes. Also, there's a talk about how the Frozen sequel might feature a girlfriend for Elsa as a character.
Damn.
And that's why I think everyone's having a Frozen meltdown right now.
That's awesome.
But yes,
Frozen meltdown. I like that.
Yeah, I would like to. I think that they should have the gayest of Frozen. It should just be a gay love story. That should be the entire movie.
Maybe I should make Shkreli's going to prison cake tonight.
Yeah, that will work. That'll be good.
But then we'll need medicine that costs too much money.
That's true. My favorite movie is Zootopia. Zootopia is a good movie.
That was a good movie. Yeah.
It was. I am down. That is a good movie to have as your favorite movie, Hell Fox. Frozen meltdown, what a pun. Thoughts on Cody's political/ideological views? So Cody is like a sort of moderate conservative in America. And the less we talk about politics, the better, for the most part. I would default to the fact that I think that he's fairly young. He's fairly young, and I think that a lot of his politics will... he's a smart kid, and I think that his politics will change as he gets older. Might not get as radical as me, but I do think that is the thing. I think that a lot of people get drawn towards right-wing politics. At least men do when they're young, because they don't have that... experiential ability to empathize and sympathize with others, and it's kind of a thing you learn by being social and meeting people who are different from you and hearing about their stories. Tristan, do you want human sacrifice as an offering of fruits or an offering of fruits? I would probably say
fruit.
Yeah, let's fruit. This also comes with the fact that I played the Aztecs in that Stellaris thing, so there's a human sacrifice theme going on.
It's kind of a creepy theme.
Yeah. Tiger Star's a pretty good guy. Cody, yeah. So, I think Cody's a good guy. I think he's a smart kid, or he's a smart guy. He's got a good heart. It's just that I think he's a rich young person, and he doesn't have some perspective. But that's a thing that people can learn, and usually it comes with age. I say as an old man. Viva the Step Back Socialist Republic. Your favorite leftist flag? That is not the USSR. That's cheating. Cody is rich? I mean, richer than me. Is Tiger Star right wing? No, Tiger Star's like a progressive. He's like he was a Sanders supporter. Have you guys attended marches before? Would you be intended in participating in your local government community?
Yes and yes.
Yes, she works in the local government community.
I do, and we went to the Women's March, and we've been to several other marches. We'd like to do more.
Yeah. Top 5 or top 10 Disney movies? And also, do you like the anthem of the USSR? I think everyone does. It is like objectively the best national anthem.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard it. It's
I know,
good.
it is good. I don't know about objectively the best.
Bread pill alternate history hub. So that's the thing where like red pilling somebody is like how Nazis turn people into Nazis.
Yeah.
So anarchists have
bread
taken bread pills. Yep, it's pretty good.
Wait, are you going to do the Disney thing?
Disney movies that I like. Is Tiger Star a lefty? That's really cool. Yeah, he's like a lefty, and like he's a lefty, not a leftist. I guess I would say.
I think he's also really tries to keep his politics out of his content.
Mm-hmm. The anthem of the USSR is better than Canada. I agree.
Aw, oh, Canada's so nice.
More
though.
Step Back / Tiger Star collabs. That's something that we have talked about and might happen in the future. There you go. Hellfox is saying, who is new in the chat? Welcome. Sit back and relax. I hope you're having a good day.
Aw.
It's been 70 years since World War II. Why are people still going on about it? Because a lot of the ideas and a lot of the things that were fought over weren't resolved. And it was probably one of the most significant events in human history as far as like remapping the geopolitics of the world and putting in a new age for humanity with the whole nuclear weapon stuff. Hey, I love you. Thank you, Drarian Tomalang. After getting my bachelor's degree, I'm just going to move out of Washington State and move to the American Southwest or Tampa, Florida. What? Moving out of Washington State and then moving to Florida?
I mean, the weather is better.
The weather,
Although Washington State's pretty nice. A little bit of rain.
Where do you think that Drarian Tomalang is from?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Me neither. I think Scandinavia. But his name's not like Hrafnenson or something like that. Are there any linguistic-focused leftist channels? If not, could you make a series on linguistics? Maybe. It'd be hard to make into a good story. How could you justify oh my gosh. There's a lot of noodly stuff here. You're from Albania. So congratulate Albania. There are 24 people watching. Half have liked this and half have disliked this. What? Nate is from Ontario. Good for you. I am also from Ontario. Is your wife for sale? Oh my.
Ooh. Wow.
I want to buy her for 3 cows and a camel.
Oh my.
That's a lot of animals.
Is it though? I don't know if that's good.
Have you thought in collaborating with smaller YouTube channels? I did it like yesterday, like 2 days ago. All right, I'm going to check the screensaver has gone on again. Let's see where we're at. As far as, do you support Antifa? Yes. I think Antifa is good. Did you know Genghis Khan isn't actually his name? Yes, it's Temujin. Looks like we are complete.
Oh yeah?
Yes. All right, guys. I have to pack up the studio here. I'll give you guys one last look. So, was filming my April videos.
Show them the fancy camera you got to use.
Yeah, there's the fancy camera I get to use. But time for me to go home and sleep because I only got 6 hours of sleep last night. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you, well, for those who are coming to the show, Sunday night.
Thanks for letting me join my first live stream. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye.
How do I do that?